Let's bring in Matt Maley, the chief market strategist at Miller Tabak. And Matt, this goes back to a big fight the market's been having over Oracle and whether they should be one of the survivors or not. Subject, by the way, I think of a New York Times piece this weekend. So how are you thinking about this?
Well, I definitely think that the situation is one where there's going to be fewer, all, 5 or 6 players are not going to win. I think it's going to be more like 1 or 2. And it's just a situation. I mean, we already know where Oracle's admitted that they're worried that one of their customers, which everybody assumes is OpenAI, is going to break their lease, on some of these big data centers. We'll see what happens there. But, I like particular Google, which I know has had a tough week this week, or it sold off, last week, off their earnings, and Amazon. These are the ones that I just think have the whole package to kind of pull things together and ride out any kind of battle that takes place over the coming weeks.
Yeah, we should make a graphic at NASCAR-esque where, we have all these cars in the race. So you're saying Google and Amazon, you've gotten kind of the pole position. Meta and Oracle, you think don't make it through potentially. And obviously we've seen the pressure on their equity, on their debt. Microsoft, you also questioned, still even after yesterday and after the stock move?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a situation. Well, it's funny because you say, is Microsoft, they're certainly going to survive. It's a great company, a great management team. And it's certainly yesterday's earnings does give you some more confidence that they may be one of the players that does win. The one thing they don't have, though, is that the silicon moat. Like with, Google has with their TPUs that really helps them with their speed, higher speed and energy efficiency. And Microsoft doesn't have that. Where those other two, they kind of have the whole package that you need to succeed.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in between on Microsoft right now.
Well, and again, what I appreciate about this conversation is not that you or I or anybody have the definitive answer right now, but everyone's trying to figure this out. And in some cases, the balance sheet looks better. In other cases, it looks like a bigger risk. That said, when we talked to Brent Thill, who's bullish on Oracle's long-term prospects, he basically said, you've got to trust the management team. They're going for this. They see they've got 5% of the ranch built, he said, and they're all in. I mean, do you sympathize at least with them kind of making this betting the farm, so to speak?
Well, Kelly, I mean, the one thing is, that betting against Larry Ellison has never been a real good idea. So I am sympathetic with that argument. But it's just the amazing amount of spending that they put in, and when they themselves are the ones admitting that they may have a tough time monetizing this to the way that they had been thinking even 6 months ago, and certainly a year ago. That does bring the situation into question, and that goes to the debt issue that you mentioned with their credit spreads are widening out. Their credit default swaps are getting much more expensive, and it shows that people are getting nervous about their debt as well.